So if you're just starting FC24, maybe you're a week in, maybe you're a month in, and you are still trying to figure out how to get icons. The Golazo promo has been fantastic to be able to get them just from packs in general, but I'm going to show you every single way that you can get an icon. This is for the beginners. If you're an advanced player, even if you're just a slight casual, you probably should know this by now, but just in case there is a few people. So, if we start the game up, normally what you'll find is you will get a few loans. That's kind of one way that you could get a taste of them. This is just my second account, obviously it's not my main, so it's kind of just built in here because I've done most of the SBCs you can do. As you can see, we've managed to get Petit from a pack. We obviously, I think we opened a pack with a guaranteed icon. We've had a few loans from the icon SBCs as well. So that's going to be the first way. So if you are grinding the game through fodder and being able to complete SBCs, you'll be able to get icons in their majority, to be honest. I feel like you could probably make a pretty decent squad. It will be expensive, but you definitely could make a decent squad out of every icon SBC we've had. That would have actually been a pretty decent challenge, but there is a few cheaper ones. When you look at someone like Shevchenko, you look at Rijkaard, they're definitely not going to come in as much as someone like your Ronaldinho. Now, the second way to be able to get them in these SBCs is going to be through using their loans. This is what I was saying. You can obviously get loans from premium promo packs, or you can get them from just doing an SBC. Ronaldinho being a little bit more expensive than most of them as an 84 rated team, but you'll get 5 matches of Ronaldinho to play with. So they're always good if you want to test out any of the new icons. I think pretty much every single icon that comes into an SBC has got a loan at a minimum. So it's one thing I really like, which I think they should do for the normal players as well, because it's always good to test them out before you actually finish them. Because imagine you finish a 800, well, I think it's about a 650k Makelele, and you don't actually like him by the end of it. There is no other way to try this card out other than completing him if there wasn't that loan. Then we have got the market. So there's multiple ways to get to the market. The easiest way is going to be through the transfer market. So if you've got coins, if you've got some packs that have given you a decent amount of coins, you can go and get them from the transfer market themselves. So you've got base icons, Centurion icons, you've then got Future Star icons, Golazo icons, Thunderstruck icons, Team of the Year, and finally you've got, penultimately, you've got the Ultimate Birthday icons, and finally, the Winter Wildcard icons. Now, I will say, if you are brand new to the game, the Golazos are perfect. They may not feature every single position, but you could get yourself some decent pickups for relatively cheap. You look at about 80,000 coins. They are a few of them. You've obviously got Lineker, you've got Prince, you've got the 94 Prince as well, you've got a bit of Van Persie. Also, there's a decent amount of options in terms of strikers that you can get, and mainly that is going to be strikers only. There is a couple more that you could probably get, like 91 Vidic. You can obviously get a Lampard in there, and I think, is there any? I think that might be about it. You might be able to snipe someone a little bit more expensive, but that is predominantly going to be the cheap ones you can get. Then when you look at something like Future Star icons, there's going to be a few that are hitting the low prices, so you should be able to get them really, really early on into the game, which is absolutely fantastic. So as you can see, even down here, you're getting a few midfielders, a couple more strikers, and some of them definitely can still play. When it comes to the base icons, you definitely can get a decent amount now for your money, because predominantly a lot of them have better versions, or they're just not quite as seen as worth it at the minute. But if you're building a squad out, that most definitely is not a bad thing. Like 79k for a Rio Ferdinand. If you are starting the game fresh, it's definitely not the worst option if you are looking to build a full icon team. So you've got the SBCs, you've obviously got the transfer market, then you've also got packs. So packs are something that you are going to have to either spend in-game currency on, so coins, which will be a little bit more difficult. Imagine if we get a Golazo out of this. Didn't think so. But if you do manage to get a decent amount of coins, that's going to be fantastic. Or then you can spend real money, which is FC points. So that's going to be a little bit more expensive on your wallet. As you can see, we've got a decent amount. You can actually buy a tradable icon pack, which is an 88 plus, which is 2,500 FIFA points, which is roughly around about £17 with discount. Then if you look in a few of the others, so mainly the Golazo ones, you'll see with the Supreme one, it is 3,500 points. That is going to actually give you either one guaranteed hero or icon over 89 rated. A lot of the time, you are pretty much guaranteed a couple. I think my best pack, I've done this twice. I've done this once. No, twice. And I managed in the second week, so the week we're in now, to be able to get 14 Galazzo players. I think it split about 6 icons and the rest were heroes. So it is a good shout if you are trying to build a team. That, I would say, is the best worth pack right now if you are willing to spend any amounts of money. You can literally go and spend, 2,800 and then, you need an extra 700. So you're pretty much spending around about 25 to 26 pounds. I would say if you are building a squad, you're going to pay money or you don't want to grind the game massively straight away, that is going to be a worth it pack to build a squad straight out. And that's just is what FIFA have done. It isn't necessarily too difficult to build a squad, but that one will get you there pretty much most of the time. Let alone that for this week only, so this is going Friday. If you are watching this prior to that, you can actually get yourselves a free Xabi Alonso just by playing matches. He is gone in 2 days and 8 hours, so if you are watching this past about the 13th of April, I believe, then that will have gone. But you want to keep an eye out on objectives because sometimes they do give you some of these. And the one thing with a couple of the Galazzo heroes, or Galazzo icons in fact, you can actually put them into a Galazzo show evolution, which is going to make them from 91 to 92. It's just a 1 upgrade and there is only a certain amount, but it's again not a bad thing to make the player that is quite cheap, for instance someone like a Lineker, just a little bit better for you. And I believe that is the main ways to be able to get an icon in the game. Transfer market, SBCs, be lucky in your store packs, or actually buying packs, and then obviously objectives. They are pretty much the only ways, and to be fair, it's not that difficult now. And I've just thought of one more way, is upgrade packs. We actually have an 88 plus Encore icon player pick. This is going to be a little bit expensive, but you definitely can get this done relatively quickly if you start grinding out the game a little bit. Obviously, if you did buy that Supreme Galazzo pack, that is going to pretty much get most of this done, I believe, especially with the hero and icons you can get from it. So you could get yourself a choice out of a big boy. They're the only ways. Let me know down below if this did help. I believe there is no other ways. There will be different icon upgrades as well, so it won't just be this player pick. There's normally one that comes out pretty much every week and the rating just keeps going up. So as you see with this one, there is no base icons in it. It is Thunderstruck, Winter Wildcard, Team of the Year, Future Stars. So we're missing Ultimate Birthday. We're missing Galazzos because they're obviously in the promo team right now. So after like another week or two, we will eventually get Ultimate Birthdays in there. And then we will also have Galazzos in there as well. And maybe they take out Thunderstruck, Winter Wildcard, and they just keep it fresh with the newer icons. Failing that, Team of the Season might have some more icon SBCs that come out. Let me know down below if you did enjoy. If you need any more help on basic questions, then let me know and I'll get a video out as soon as possible. Take care. Peace.